JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the only reason I ever made a Roblox account, and it's 99% of the reason why I continue to use it. I love JoJo's. It's without question my favorite anime/manga series, and probably my favorite thing ever. Just generally. Food? I love it. The ability to hear? Yeah, it's pretty great. JoJo's? I literally could not live without it for one day. See, in the 80s, there was this guy called Hirohiko Araki, and one day he thought to himself, wouldn't it be funny if I just casually made the greatest anime power system of all time? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Stands are awesome. Seriously, the audacity of this man to give his main character the ability to create string and still make it seem badass is crazy. And that really is the best thing about stands as a power system. Even the most niche and specific abilities can play a terrifying role in battle. With a few very obvious exceptions, I would say almost the entire cast of stand users are on the same level. If I were to ask you who you think would win between Josuke and Jolene, who do you think it would be? Because I guarantee the discussion would be split straight down the middle. How about Bucciarati versus Kakyoin, or Undul versus Red Hot Chili Peppers? Again, every character has a unique and well-defined ability that makes them uniquely dangerous, which is exactly why JoJo's is perfect for the fighting game genre. Except they don't really make a lot of games. Realistically, you've got two options if you want to play a JoJo's game. Eyes of Heaven and All-Star Battle. And I had a decent amount of fun with both of these, but I'm kinda done with them now, so where's a man to turn? Well, at first I downloaded Jump Force because it has Jotaro, Dio, and Giorno in it, but like, Jump Force kinda sucks? I modded Smash Brothers to add Jotaro, and it just did nothing for me, man. Finally, in my most desperate move, I downloaded Minecraft mods that added stands. I downloaded Gmod and added mods for JoJo stands. These were my last ditch efforts for some JoJo fighting game fun, but it just was not happening, man. It didn't do anything for me. So I was pretty desperate to play a game with a stand in it. I did not care at this point. But then, one fateful day, I was scrolling through TikTok and something flashed across my screen. A JoJo game. In Roblox? I thought Roblox was just a large series of McDonald's simulators with stiff animations. There's surely no way a block game can possibly capture the magic of JoJo. I've never been happier in my entire life to be so wrong. The first Roblox JoJo game I ever played was World of Stands, and immediately I was blown away at just how good the animations were and how fleshed out the combat was. I was expecting Flash game levels of simplicity, if even, and I get this? Insane! What I really thought was cool though was the method of stand acquisition. You don't just get to pick from an existing list. A stand is randomly chosen for you, which just makes so much sense, especially since most of these games force you to work with only one storage slot to begin with, which means that whatever stand you get, it's kind of special. You're stuck with it, and I just think it's fitting. Random chance is often associated with fate, and fate is a strong theme in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So when you randomly get Star Platinum or King Crimson or the World, it feels so cool. Even if the chances aren't that low, it feels like it was meant to happen, like it was meant for you. There's also something super alluring about the idea of the game randomly giving you something ridiculously cool, like the power to control time. I was playing World of Stands with my brother, and when I rolled the world, you wouldn't believe the wicked grin that spread across my face. But I was a little bit apprehensive. Surely they aren't seriously just gonna let me stop time for everyone around me, right? I mean, doesn't that sound a little unfair? Nope! People around you don't want to be frozen in time for like 10 seconds? Aw, well, that's really too bad for them. Anyway. That's another thing I love about Roblox JoJo. These aren't officially licensed games that need to be held to professional competitive standards. In Eyes of Heaven on the PS4, sure, you can stop time for like 5 seconds once a match, and it's the easiest thing in the entire world to cancel. Great. So cool. This doesn't make me feel like I'm behind the wheel of the awesome time-stopping power of the world. It makes me feel like I'm renting it from my grouchy old landlord. Versus in Roblox, once, twice, 3 times, however much you want, man. It's only on a 40-second cooldown. Go nuts. And Made in Heaven? Eyes of Heaven's Made in Heaven had a faster, slightly flashier moveset, and All-Star Battle kinda tried, I guess, but neither of these games really gave me the feeling that I was accelerating time, you know? But in Roblox, when you accelerate time, time accelerates. The sun starts to rise and set rapidly. You move absurdly fast. Your cooldowns are halved. You can actually initiate a universe reset. And it buffs you, and it's like, this is cool. It's the fact that it's an unlicensed Roblox game, right? It pretty much allows these games to be whatever the hell they want to be, and it's no wonder. It's no wonder these games were so popular on the site. JoJo's was already an insanely trendy anime. Couple that with the fact that there's so few official options for JoJo games, and yeah, it makes sense. But it's not enough. We need skins. Yes, completely meaningless cosmetic options for people to obsess over. And oh, did they obsess. Almost every Roblox JoJo game has some kind of skin tier list, which are carefully balanced each update, or in YBA's case, almost every week. I may have also done some skin collecting. I also just want to add just how perfectly the concept of skins meshes with these games, and really JoJo in general. Every time you use an arrow to get a random stand, you have a small chance to get a skin on that stand. Some of them are basic recolors. These ones are usually pretty low value. Others are model swaps, which sometimes reference other anime and pop culture. These usually go for a slightly higher value. Some games have holiday exclusive skins, which are often very high value. And a lot of these games also tend to have skins which are female. Would you believe these tend to be high value? Because they do. But why do I say that skins are perfect for JoJo? Lots of Roblox games have skins. Well, first, I want to say that the awesome feeling of getting the stand you want is multiplied by about 1 million when you just so happen to roll not only the stand you wanted, but one with a cool skin to boot. That added sense of rarity and prestige makes this new stand feel even more yours, like it was meant for you, like it was fate? But another big reason for me is that skins are kind of canon. But alright, what the hell could I possibly mean by that? Well, in JoJo's, your stand is connected to your soul and is shaped by it. And we've seen a few alternate universe versions of stands that already exist, and wouldn't you know, a different Dio has a different looking the world. Same for Yoshikage Kira, though to a lesser extent. Who's to say that an alternate universe version of a character couldn't have a stand that looks even more different than that? Take Frostbite Killer Queen from YBA, for instance. Maybe this is the stand of a Yoshikage who lives in the Arctic or Canada. A female Dio might have a female-looking the world. Or imagine an alternate world where Dio is resurrected sheerly by his immense hatred for the Joestars. His stand might look a little bit like this. See, I love forming headcanons with my skins, yet another thing that makes my connection to them more personal. Oh, but enough about the skins. You want to know another thing that gave me culture shock in these games? The freedom of combat. Literally, you log on, you load into a lobby, you see that guy standing over there, minding his own business? You can just kill him for no reason. Aw, that guy over there, he's like level 5 and he's never played before. Don't care. Hello! In any other fighting game I've ever played, you can't just go around beating people to a pulp. You have to queue into the PvP first, and then get matched up with another consenting individual asking for a 1v1. But on Roblox, it's like 1v1, consent, forget that, let's just jump this bitch.
Oh, shit! They jumping me! They jumping me!
These jumpings would always inevitably become gang wars. The guy getting jumped would call his friends, then the perpetrators would call even more friends, and this would go on forever. Usually until one side started to lose and gradually their forces would quit. These battles were legendary and all of your friends would always get involved. You'd win and go celebrate on Discord. I have so many incredible memories with these people. Trading skins, fighting gangs, spamming easy. This was at the height of the regularly scheduled JoJo Mania. Stone Ocean was coming out and everyone was hyped. But now it's ended, and all that remains is silence. Part 6 came and went, and new and more exciting anime have come out in the meantime. JJK is trending, so what kind of games do you think are popular right now? Hell, even the JoJo games are hopping on the Jujutsu trend. JoJo numbers go down, new and trendy goes up. Such is the natural flow of public interest. So let me make this promise to you. When Steel Ball Run gets animated, it will bring Roblox JoJo back. We are talking about America's favorite JoJo part here. This is the part that people sped read Part 6 for. Steel Ball Run was literally so good, it made people think Part 6 was mid. If anything can revive the JoJo genre on Roblox, it's Steel Ball Run. And mark my words, it will. I just hope that some of the developers of some of my favorite JoJo games will keep developing until then. It seems like Uzu, the creator of YBA, has been working on some kind of JJK Battlegrounds game, but it's a bit too late now. I bet it'll come crawling back when Steel Ball Run comes out and JJK is fully irrelevant. Anyway, that's all I really had to say, so I don't really know what the point of this video was. I don't know how the hell I'm going to title it. But if you stuck around, hey, thank you, man. It means a whole hell of a lot. Bye.